Ava's Pick has been a family and dog-friendly restaurant serving up an eclectic mix of Italian, American, Filipino food. Originally a toll gate on the road to San Francisco, this place has been around for 161 years. These days, you'll find live music every night and a special menu for your canine companion. This is 7 Mile House.
7 Mile Burger.
My name is Vanessa Garcia. I'm the owner of this baby, the historic 7 Mile House Sports Bar and Grill.
Cheers!
Been the owner for about 14 years now. Started off with absolutely no experience.
Two of you, right?
Me and my mom jumped in with both feet and we just did it. As immigrants, this experience actually gave us a good education into American culture. We really want you to have a great experience with the food, the drinks, the live music, and also the history. 7 Mile House was a stagecoach stop back in the mid-1800s during the gold rush. And these mile houses served as stagecoach stops, rest stops, restaurants, bars, hotels, and even brothels.
I'll go grab the food now.
We also do a lot of community fundraising. So one is our adobo cook-off, which happens every year. And it's a way for us to talk about Filipino culture, celebrate one of the most popular dishes that we have in the Philippines, and also create that camaraderie in the community.
Come join us.
All day.
We have a great vibe that we're very proud of. Every night is a great night for music. And we're very fortunate to be able to take care of this historic spot. Very, very fortunate.
Now, Ava, you have been going to 7 Mile House for about 5 or 6 years, right?
Correct. I've been going there for 7 Mile House for 5 years, baby.
5 years. And what is it that you like about 7 Mile House?
I first love was adobo.
Right.
And it was really comforting, melt in your mouth. And this lady named Vanessa Garcia.
Well, Vanessa Garcia, right.
She is the owner, and she takes care of her customers.
I mean, being there 160 years to 1858, it was one of the mile houses on the road between San Jose and San Francisco.
That's right.
So it was 7 miles from Portsmouth Square, downtown San Francisco.
They have a lot of the pictures
right.
of that on the
Yes.
walls. We were enjoying looking at those and reading about the history.
And I think at one point it was a brothel, too.
Is that on the secret menu?
But Vanessa took it over more than a decade ago and certainly
Yeah.
introduced sort of a Filipino twist to some of the food. So what do you start with? What's your
I
first?
usually start with these fried lupias. They're filled with meat and a fried wonton, and they're so juicy.
We started with the lumpia as well, which just disappeared right away. And we also had the chicken wings, the buffalo wings. And they were super crispy and moist on the inside. Those were probably my favorite.
Right.
The menu, initially, I was overwhelmed. They have a little something for everybody on this list. I could see myself going there with some friends, and it's really just got a cornucopia of options for you on there.
Is there another favorite dish that you have?
One of my favorite dishes to get on the menu is this hot plate called the sigsig. Yeah, they give you a raw egg to cook in it with the meat and rice, and then they bring it to the table and you cook the raw egg, and it melts in your mouth.
And that's really a Filipino dish. That
It is a Filipino
classic.
specialty.
Absolutely.
That looked adventurous. I didn't have, it was a little too adventurous for me for the first time anyways. Maybe I'll go back.
And what
I'll
did you-
try next time.
Next time, I'll try. What did you have after that?
We were there on a Sunday, and so on Sunday they have a barbecue menu, and so I'm like, okay, this is right up my alley here. And I did the baked beef brisket, and that was definitely melt in your mouth, you know, tender. It was definitely a filling plate and enjoyable.
I had the Cajun catfish over potatoes, and it was beautifully cooked, lots of Cajun spices, not as much flavor as I would have thought it would have had with all the spices on it, but it was good. There was a burger. Somebody had the 7 Mile burger, which was piled high with bacon and cheese. She added cheese to it, and it was big puffy bun. It was good.
So let's talk about the adobo.
It was the pork adobo that is the best of 7 Mile House. They make it from scratch. Saucy to perfection. And they also have a cook-off every year. Every July they have an adobo cook-off. but actually it was a competitor. It got 4th place.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so you know how to make some adobo.
Saucy to perfection could be your nickname, Leslie.
Saucy to perfection. Oh, I'll take that. Thank you, Kenny.
Not overly, right? To perfection.
To perfection, not too spicy.
line.
Just enough. Dan, talk about that ambiance that's in the place, because this is a spot that is a destination, and one of those things you would not, if you drove by it, you might not stop.
My friend and his girlfriend were dog sitting that week, and they had called and said, you know, can we bring the dog? And they said yes, so they did. But it was too cold for us to sit outside, and they couldn't bring the dog inside.
So be aware.
Be
Again,
aware.
if you're going to bring your dog, it's friendly
Most
if you're sitting
definitely.
outside.
The menu was super cute because they have happy hour and yappy hour for the dogs.
Are there any other dishes that you enjoyed, or desserts? Go!
The funky monkey.
The funky monkey.
Ooh.
It's like banana bread slices with fresh banana on top. There's chocolate along the bottom and some toffee sauce. It wasn't too sweet. It stole the show.
Oh, nice.
I actually had the ube cheesecake made by the mama, Cleo. It is so good. And this cheesecake is made of love and it's made with coconut. And I love this cheesecake. It's made pure heaven.
And what did you have to drink?
I had the Renaissance Man, which I enjoyed so much. I had 2. My friend had a couple of Bloody Marys.
You had 2 Renaissance
I
men.
had 2 Renaissance men. They didn't come home with me, though they tried.
This is PBS, otherwise say.
Well, I had the Josie's fruit tea, the mocktail, and the mocktail was sweet, but it was delicious.
And this is your spot, Ava, so give us a quick summary.
If you want to try the lupias in the heart of the 7 Mile House experience, you got to visit the historical 7 Mile House in the Heartbeat.
And Rochelle?
I would say if you're looking for some great jazz and great cocktails, it's definitely the place to go.
And Kenny?
7 Mile House, Brisbane bar, serving a pub grub with a Pinoy twist.
If you would like to try 7 Mile House, it's located on Bayshore Boulevard at Geneva. The telephone number is 415-467-2343. It's open for lunch and dinner every day with brunch on Sunday, and the average meal per person without drinks is around $25.